Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I am your host. I'm Sekou Writes, and I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I am a survivor. What that means is I had, let me get the spelling first. Let me get the spelling so I can pronounce it right. I was a hemorrhagic stroke. I hope that's right. I was a hemorrhagic stroke. If 100 people caught that stroke today, 83 people would die within 4 weeks. So I've done better than that. I've been part of the 17%, and I've walked out of the hospital, and I'm still stepping 2.5 years later. All right. So that's my intro. And now we're going to talk about money with Reverend Mel. And let me give her a brief little intro. Let's go.
Hey, good day.
How you doing?
I am hot.
Listen, I forgot that we were doing a show. That's how I was so far into the trading. So far into trading, I was doing my trading, and then I looked up and I saw 0, 0, 0, 0 until showtime. I was like, oh, it's gone. It's on already. So yeah, I just had to scramble and throw something together. Are you feeling hot?
Yeah, I just got back in the house from doing a run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice out. It's nice to see the sun shining after these cloudy, rainy days.
Yeah, you got me beat. I didn't even go out to run. I got dressed to go out and run, but I got caught up in the trading. And then I was like, oh shoot. So I promise, folks, we're going to go after my show and after her show.
Right.
Let's go.
Well, it's nice out. You're going to enjoy the day.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today?
Yeah. So let me talk a little bit about my new strategy.
Okay.
My classic strategy, my strategy that I have named is Aladdin's Touch. Aladdin's Touch. Right? And I was trying to do Aladdin's Touch this morning, but I see that the new strategy I found, which is the dip and grip. Dip and grip. It's a cute name. Dip and grip.
Grip. Now, what is the dip and grip?
Dip and grip means that it goes down and then it goes back up. See, it goes down at a certain degree and comes up out of that dip with a certain degree. So basically, Aladdin's Touch is this. I'm just holding on for the first candle of the day, right? Just that first candle, and that's it. But
that first candle that's going up.
First candle is going up, yes. First candle is going up. I'm watching it, I'm waiting, I see it moving, I jump in on it, and I get out immediately. So my view is 20 minutes. So I've got 20 minutes, right? And so I'm making my decision in that period. But this time I was trying to watch for the dip and grip. The dip and grip, it wants to pull down. It wants to pull down from the beginning. And then at 9:45, it starts to come up. And so at 9:45 is right when I start the show. I was like, watch some things. Oh, shoot, I got to get the show on. So that's interesting for me. It's going to go down, and then it's going to change direction, or it won't. But if it does what it's supposed to do, it'll change direction and shoot way above where it was before.
Okay, let me see if I have it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So the Aladdin Touch is you're looking at that first candle that's going up.
Yeah.
And then
wait, I'm looking at it because it might start going down, but I'm gonna buy it if it's going up.
Okay. So that same candle that you're watching, you're also watching to see if it dips and then goes up, or you're
That's
looking
what
at
got, that's what
a
got me this
different
morning.
candle.
That's what got me this morning. So what I was trying to do an Aladdin's touch into a dipping grip. That's not going to work. That's what I discovered.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Okay. These are two separate strategies.
As of today, two
Okay.
strategies, because
Okay.
I was trying to do Aladdin's touch, and I was like, let me wait for the dipping grip, but I'm waiting for the Aladdin's touch to go up, and dipping grip is waiting for it to go down.
Uh-huh.
Right off the bat, it's one or the other, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna wait for the opposite turn to show, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So is this also like trading down?
No, because we're just watching. We're watching. First of all, we're watching it dip and then change directions. And if it changes directions, that's when you buy. That's when you buy. You watch it go down. If it keeps going down, you just let it go. But if it goes down, if it changes direction, that's when you buy. That's when you buy it and watch it and buy it going up.
Okay. And are booby traps included in this?
Yes, a booby trap. A booby trap is included in this, but it should give me more space for a larger space for a booby trap. Like my booby trap is like this right now, but it ought to be like this because there's more room for it to come up.
And are you doing booby traps with the Aladdin touch and the dipping grip?
See, that's what I'm having trouble with. That's what I'm having trouble with because I really like watching one stock. I like watching one stock, stock. So I've got to watch one stock and decide whether it's an Aladdin's touch or if it's a different grip quickly, and then I got to assign to that one specifically. I've got to choose one. So I didn't play anything today. I was just watching. But I got to figure out which one I got to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you got me into it. You sounded me out to certain things and made it specific.
Good, good. Because I'm thinking about when you're doing the Aladdin touch, you're watching it go up. So then you can set a booby trap because
Yep.
it's going up.
Yep. Exactly.
And then with the dipping grip, at what point are you buying it? You're buying it as soon as it starts going up?
As soon as it goes up past its previous resting point. So if it's going here, it goes down, it starts to go back up. I've got to wait till it goes past that.
Okay.
Then I buy here and set my booby trap up here.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet. I've not done it yet. Make no mistake, I've not done it yet, but I'm studying the procedures so that I can get good at it. So I get good.
Okay.
This is the first one. This is the very first one that I found that I felt was right for me. I found that some others I was like, but this one I think is right for me. I've been listening to all the extra stuff, all the people talking about it. I've been listening to them, so I'm going to make that my one.
Okay. So is it possible for you to take screenshots of examples of a Aladdin touch when when you're watching that first candlestick go up and a dip and grip for an upcoming show so people can see?
Yeah, I could do that. I can do that. I can do that with Aladdin's touch more easily. Actually, I do this already. I take snapshots every time. Every time I get in and get out, I take two snapshots. One when I get in, and one when I get out, so I can share those.
Okay.
Share those,
It'll be cool to see because I'm more visual. That's how I learn. I'm visual and doing it.
Yeah.
I think my third learning style is listening.
Really?
But yeah, I seeing it, doing it, and then listening that's probably the order for me for learning.
Okay, and that's a good note for me. because I'm usually just taking the screenshots for me, so I can remember what I did. But yeah, if I could share those screenshots with you guys, yeah, I could do that.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
I could do that. I'm trying to think of if I have any right now, because I have some from this morning, but they're not attached to anything. But I took some screenshots this morning because I was trying to figure out which one I was going to do. So I took 3 screenshots of 3 different socks, and I watched them, and I was like, let me decide on one of those 3. And I watched that one, and it went down, and it went down, and then I was looking to see if it was going to switch at 9:45, and I don't know because I'm doing the show. Now I got to watch and look and see later if it reversed itself. So yeah, I gotta figure that out.
Okay, so I'm curious about the dipping grip. So I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at it. So what does it do in well, are you looking pre-market?
I am looking in pre-market. Those were the 3 that I took. I took the three screenshots this morning in pre-market. So pre-market, you guys, is for before 9:30 a.m. when the market opens. So these are things that are going on. So they're still going, but they're moving more slowly, but they're still moving. And so I took 3 screenshots of ones that looked like they might be going where I wanted them to go, but I wasn't sure. And then I chose one. I chose one because I found that flipping back and forth throws me off. So I chose one, and that one didn't do either thing. Well, did not do the Aladdin's touch, but might have done the dip and grip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm liking this. I like. So dip and grip, is that your
No.
term?
I found one, and I found this wealth of information from this guy who is part of the Tim Sykes umbrella. The Tim Sykes umbrella, guys, is the main guy who I bought into, and he's got all these people under him. He's got like 45 millionaires that he's made. 45 millionaires, right, underneath him. And so there's all these people underneath him that have developed their own way of doing what he does. And so I found one of those guys underneath him that was talking about dip and grip. I was like, oh, it's great, because that means it's the same process, because people outside of Tim Sykes get into other things, and I can't concentrate on those other things. I have to keep under the house of penny trading. And I was watching him do, so I've been listening to him for the first time on a regular basis, and I'm learning how to dip and grip.
Okay. Okay. So where are you now with the guy that you went to do the training with in LA?
Yeah, so you know what? I don't know when to post it. So this is what happened. What happened was, I was going to have it set up like this, like you and I are set up, and we were going to film it, and I was going to hit publish, but my computer wasn't working. Everything that happened, that Murphy's Law happened while we were getting set up for the show. Everything went wrong. Everything. I was running. I was like, all kinds of things went wrong. Then he was like, well, just use your phone. And I was like, use my phone? He's like, yeah, use your phone. I was like, I'd never done it before on my phone. I'd never done it before on my phone. At least my post stroke self has never done it on a phone. And so I put it up there, and then I was like, I had it, but I didn't know how to get it shaped and whatever. So anyway, it took the longest time to figure out how to get it shaped and everything. And now I'm just deciding, when do I post it? Like, because I've got the show 5 days a week, I guess I should do it on a Saturday, I guess. And I don't know when.
Why not just post it on Monday, or like, it's just one of the shows?
it's just one of the shows, but it's new, it's different feel. I had to put a different intro on there because I couldn't get the intro from StreamYard over there. I had to create a new intro. So it's a new thing. It's like, I don't know, sekouwritesdotcom thing. But I just put it up.
I think you're making it too complicated.
No, I know. Now it's better than perfect.
Yeah. If you want, you could do a little promo. Like you could record yourself on StreamYard, doing a little intro about it.
Yeah, talk about how everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. I was running.
Just like a quick 1 minute intro about it, and then show it.
And then let it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But things are going well with him, and the fact that I went is still turning up benefits for me. Just the fact that I believe it now. The fact that I believe it full force.
Yeah.
And anybody that starts to give me that little niggling, I just disengage from them entirely.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Because there's lots of people you would not believe who aren't into it. And I'm like, okay, never mind. Never mind.
I just heard the other day that Warren Buffett is retiring.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, from his company. He's already appointed his successor. And he said, basically, before he makes any moves for a while now, he checks in with this guy. And if the guy says, yeah, then that's what he does. So he feels very comfortable retiring and giving this guy the reins.
Wow. That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep. That's deep.
I'm trying to think of his Berkshire
Hathaway.
Yes.
Hathaway.
I think I have his stock in Cash App.
Listen. For those of you who don't know, for those of you that don't know, we got in on the Berkshire Hathaway because it's so big. Like one share of Berkshire Hathaway is like $500,000 for one share. So I bought a little bit. I was like, I want to feel like I got something. I'm going to aspire to one day own it, but I let it go. Because I learned something from that. I had a little piece of that, but now that little piece is part of the Charles Schwab thing, where everything is wrapped up in this one big bundle of stocks, and so that's got me going.
Yeah, I still got it in Cash App, Sekou.
You still got it?
I put $25. I gained $18.27.
What?
Yep.
You gained $18?
$18. Right now, my value is $43.27.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is, you all hear that?
Total gain 73.08%.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's incredible. Y'all aren't listening. She bought it in Cash App long time ago, forgot about it, and now it made her $25. Right?
$18. I put in 20. I bought it for 25, a fractional share, right?
Yeah.
Because
you can't afford to buy $1 million share.
So his share cost is, his current share price is $771,640.46.
Yeah, that's serious.
So that's how much you would need to buy one share.
You buy one share, right? But you can buy a little bit.
I bought $25.
$25, and you can make.
And I made $18.29.
Bravo!
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
We're at 73% gain.
That's incredible.
It just went up 73.16.
That's good. That makes me miss it. That makes me miss it. That makes me want to buy some.
Well, I'm sure you have some in
In
an ETF or something.
probably.
Yeah, or S&P 500. You know his company is in S&P 500.
Yeah, I know.
So you got some of him.
I know, but to have it and have it just like that, like what would it be if it was $100? If it was $100 instead of $25, it would be 18 times 4. What's 18 times 4? I don't know.
Sekou,
I don't know,
I've
man.
been such a bad student
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
looking at all the stock I still have in Cash App,
Really?
and all of them are gaining. All of them
Oh
are in
yeah.
the positive
Oh yeah. You
so
should you should
far.
you should you should have you should take all that to Charles Schwab and have him put it in a bundle, the portfolio, and let it run. Let it run, Mel. Let it run. Because once it's in a portfolio, it can pay you. It can pay you. I was like, you gonna pay me?
Yes.
He was like, yeah. I was like, wow, that is incredible. Yeah, Mel.
I have 8 stocks in here.
Wow, that's
And
great.
out of the 8, only one is in the negative. Only one it's in a loss.
That's great. And
But I didn't put a lot of money. Well, 25 is not a lot, but I put even less in this one.
overall, you'd be still positive because
Yeah.
because for those of you that are watching, you're not going to be focused on the negative. You're not going to focus on where you're negative. You're going to focus on the total amount. Total amount is still positive. So yeah.
Yep.
So Mel, you got to talk to our boy today. You got to talk to him because what he'll do is he did this with me. He's like, "Do you have any stocks somewhere?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I got stocks. I got stocks here and stocks there." He's like, "Well, how much do you have?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know. I got a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere, right?" And he had me download all those stocks from all those different places, from Cash App, from Venmo, from all those places. Download them and upload them to Charles Schwab. And I was like, "That's how much money?" I was like, I got that much money all together? And he was like, "Yeah. And we can put this in a portfolio." He did it right there, put it into a portfolio. Now, how much do you want to be paid? I was like, what? What? So that's it, man. That's it. That has been my saving grace. My saving grace.
So because you're getting paid, so that's income. So that means you pay taxes on it.
Mm-mm. No, it's already I don't get me to try and explain
It's
it
in a Roth.
before it comes out.
Oh, you pre-tax. You're paying it pre.
Yeah, don't get me
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So I guess I just want. Oh, first of all, we didn't say this. Sekou and I are not financial advisors.
Yes, we are not.
Okay.
We are not. You see us trying to figure it out.
We are not. However,
However,
we have to be careful if you get paid a dividend from a stock, because that's considered income and it's taxable. So Sekou's talking about something different from that. So I just want to say that.
well, I think it might be the same. I think what he's doing is pulling the dividends, pulling them together, and paying me out of that. But I've been saving the dividends for so long that I stacked up a grip by reinvesting the dividends. But now he's paying them out to me, and now I'm like, wow, that's all that together. Like, ooh, that's.
So what I'm saying, Sekou, is to check with him.
Yeah.
Because if it's income, then that's taxable income.
Yes.
Because it's a dividend that you're getting paid out.
All right, I'll check with him.
Yeah. So check with him. I don't know if there's like a minimum or whatever,
Yeah.
but that's something that everyone needs to check on. That's why when Sekou says to reinvest a dividend, then there's no payout to you, right? It's just getting reinvested into the stock and you're getting more stock.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm telling you, it's nice. That's what I know. That's what I know. It's nice. Yeah. So
Like if you get a notice because they're also required to send you a tax notice. I forget what it's called.
yeah. 1099 or something like that.
Yeah. So, these are just other things that people need to be aware of.
Yeah. Yeah, and just know that with each lesson, there's going to be more lessons. Which
Hmm.
each step you take, there's going to be more steps. And every time you move up, it gets bigger. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy I had on my show, Boomer. I was like, what? That's crazy. So those
Yeah.
of you who missed that episode, go back and watch it. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that was
There's
really good.
There's a whole nother level to this. A whole nother level to this. And I was
Yeah.
watching Alux the other day, and it started talking about private banking. I was like, private banking? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, you got to have this amount of
Hmm.
money to even get into it, like $1 million, no, like $10 million or something like that. I don't know, something very high. But once you get in it, the bank is calling you, telling you how to make money. Like, what are you talking about? It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, you see it on banks. They started advertising that. They started making it very obvious a number of years ago, and it will say like Chase, it will say private banking.
Mm-hmm.
And when the first time I saw that, I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And then it was some very nice number you had to have
Very nice number.
to be that customer.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So Sekou, before time
Yeah,
runs
no,
out,
I was about to say, let's go.
today
Today.
today is the
Today.
day. Today is the day that we start the book study.
Yes, the
Can you
book
put it up?
study.
Yes, we start the
Yes,
book
yes,
study
yes,
today,
yes.
7 p.m. Eastern Time.
1 p.m.
Hack your pain now.
Hack your pain now. Hack your pain.
So we are going on this journey, and Sekou is coming on it with us.
Yes.
And all you need to do is simply get the book, go to rocklandcsl.org, get the Zoom link there under events,
Yep.
and you'll be in. So
You'll
this is
be
my love offering to Sekou. This is the first time we had an author with us for our book study, and I'm really excited. This is going to be
I am
so
really excited.
awesome.
I am really excited. I got my hair cut and everything. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited about it.
It's going to be good, y'all. So y'all want to check that out. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for May and June.
Yes.
All right.
Remember all to that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. So I'm gonna post that interview I got with David.
Yes, let's go.
I'm gonna post that interview. All right, folks. I'll see you later. Bye.
Peace.